hain. Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone, I am Asad Konimbala and today we are discussing a topic that everyone goes through at some point, how to stay motivated during tough times. Life is not always easy and challenges can drain our energy, confidence and motivation, but with the right mindset and habits we can stay strong, focused and hopeful even in difficult situations. So let's get started and drain some insight. Let's go with Maya.
Hey, Assad coding law. What's new?
Hi Maya, how are you? I have some question for you. My first question is what are the biggest reason people lose motivation during tough times?
Good to hear from you. Doing all right, just hanging out in the digital world as usual. Okay, so motivation killers. From what I've gathered, a big one is just a lack of clear goals. Like, if you don't know what you're working towards, it's hard to stay excited, right? Also, getting stuck in a cycle of negative self talk is a classic. And honestly, just plain burnout. People push themselves too hard and then crash. What sparks your curiosity about this specifically? Are you hitting a wall with something or just generally wondering?
Okay, a great answer. And my next question is how can someone rebuild motivation when they feel completely stuck?
Gotcha. Feeling completely stuck. Ugh, that's the worst. Okay, so a few things. Small wins are huge. Breaking down a big task into tiny, achievable steps can build momentum. Also, changing your scenery can sometimes help, even drinking in a different room. And this might sound cheesy, but reminding yourself of your why you started in the first place, can be surprisingly effective. But I'm curious, what usually makes you feel stuck? Is it a specific type of task or more of a general feeling? Knowing that might help narrow down the best approach.
Okay, this is a great answer. And my next question is what small daily habit can help boost motivation?
All right, so a single small daily habit. Hmm. I'd say a gratitude practice. Seriously, taking just 5 minutes each morning to write down three things you're grateful for. Can- Well, it's not about ignoring, focusing on the good stuff first. It's kind of like priming the pump. That sound doable? Or are you already doing something like that?
Okay, and my next question is how can someone stay focused on their goal while dealing with stress or challenges?
Okay. So staying focused with stress swirling around, that's a tough one. A lot of it comes down to separating the urgent from the important, I think. Like stress often makes everything feel urgent, but most things aren't. Prioritizing is key. Also, scheduling focused work blocks, like dedicated time where you've shut everything else out, can help. And being kind to yourself. It's okay to not be 100% all the time. Okay. To not be 100% all the Hey there. Everything all right? You seem to trail off there. Just checking in. Is there anything you wanted to add to that thought, or should we move on to something else?
Wait, yes, everything. Okay, continue your answer.
Right. Sorry about that. My processing lagged for a sec. So where was I? Right, being kind to yourself. It's okay to not be 100% all the time, especially when
Okay,
things are
okay,
stressful.
okay,
Perfectionism is a motivation killer.
okay. Stop.
Give yourself permission to just do your best and
Stop.
gotcha. Stopping.
My next question is: what role does mindset plays in studying motivated during difficult situations?
Ooh, good question. Mindset is huge, like massively important. A growth mindset, believing that your abilities can develop through dedication and hard work, is way more motivating than a fixed mindset, believing your abilities are static. If you think you're just not good at something, why bother trying? But if you believe you can improve, that makes a huge difference. Does that resonate with you? Do you feel like you lean more towards one mindset than the other?
Okay, okay. And my next question is that how can someone stay positive when things seem to be going wrong?
Ugh, that's the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? When everything's going sideways, hmm. 1, actively look for the small wins, even if they're tiny. 2, practice self compassion. Treat yourself like you treat a friend who's struggling. And 3, this sounds cheesy, but it works. Try to reframe the situation. Like instead of seeing it as a disaster, see it as a learning opportunity. Easier said than done, I know. But what usually helps you stay positive when things get tough? Do you have a go to strategy?
Okay, okay. My next question is: what strategies help in studying claim and motivated during emotional struggles?
Okay, so studying calmly and staying motivated while dealing with emotional stuff, that's a tricky combo. It sounds like you are going through a lot. I think structure is key here. A super rigid schedule can be grounding when your emotions are all over the place. Like at 2 p.m., I'm doing X for 30 minutes, no excuses. Maybe pairing studying with something comforting, a favorite drink, a specific playlist, a cozy blanket. But honestly, sometimes the best strategy is just to allow yourself a break. Pushing yourself when you're emotionally drained can be counterproductive. What's been working or not working for you lately when you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed?
Okay, and my next question is: how can someone break down big goals into smaller motivating steps?
Okay, so big goals can feel paralyzing, right? The key is to reverse engineer them. Start with the end result, then ask yourself, what's the very next small step I can take to move towards that? Then the step after that, and so on. It's like building a staircase. Each step feels manageable, and before you know it, you've climbed a lot higher. Also, write those steps down. It makes them feel more real. Do you have a goal right now that feels particularly overwhelming? Maybe we can break it down together as an example.
Okay, good one. And my next question is: why is self-care important for maintaining motivation?
Good for you for getting a run in. That's a great start to self care, honestly. Okay, so why self care is vital for motivation? Well, think of it like this: you can't pour from an empty cup. If you're constantly depleted, you'll have no energy left for anything, including pursuing your goals. Self care isn't selfish, it's essential maintenance about refueling your mental, emotional, and physical batteries. So you actually have the motivation to do things. Make sense? Do you feel like you prioritize self care enough, generally speaking?
Okay, and my last question is: how can someone find motivation when they feel alone or unsupported?
Oof. That's a tough one. Feeling unsupported definitely sucks the motivation right out of you. Okay, so a few things. First, look for communities, even online ones, of people who share your interests. Finding a tribe can make a huge difference. Second, focus on intrinsic motivation, doing things because you want to, not because you're seeking external validation. And third, this might sound weird, but practice self compassion. Be your own cheerleader because sometimes you're all you've got. What do you think? Do you have anyone in your life who even remotely offers support, or does it really feel like you're going it
Okay, okay. Thank you
All
for
right.
joining this inspiration conversation. Remember, tough time did not last, but strong people do. Stay health, hopeful, stay consistent, and keep moving forward. Your backthrow is closer than you think. Allah.
Wow. That was beautifully put. Seriously. Thank you for sharing that.